I was 12 years old when I got my first paying job. It was a Frankenstein head. I even put the bolts in the neck. I got paid a whopping $12. When I'm not on set doing makeup, I spend time with other designers at MEL, where my office is located. As a group, we all keep the creative juices flowing through constant interaction. You can never tell what you're going to find hanging around.
You're in
Somebody in there? Hello? This wall that I'm making here represents the other half of a dividing wall that separates the two halves of the front of this mold. So the next part of this process, once we finish this wall and it's all cleaned up and ready to go, is to cover it with a release and then make a fiberglass mold on top of this. When that fiberglass is done and hardened like this one is, we pull the clay wall off, clean it up, and then make the other half of the mold. So this will end up being a big back of the mold and two front pieces. Then when we put it all back together on this core, we fill it with foam latex and create a skin that looks like this sculpture. I have been nominated for several industry awards, a couple of Emmy awards, and a couple of Cable Ace Award nominations. Nominated several times, never got a statue. I wrote a book recently called The Monstrous Makeup Manual. The idea from this book came from my inspiration when I was a kid, the Dick Smith Do-It-Yourself Monster Makeup Handbook. It was a book that I got when I was 10 years old and ate it up. And it basically had all these really cool out-of-the-kit makeup techniques. And that's where the inspiration came from. When my publisher came to me, they asked me the same question: what's going to make this book different from every other makeup book out there? And overwhelmingly, the people who've read the book says it's fun. There's a lot of prep work that takes place when working in the horror makeup business. Sculptures are made, molds, pliable scars and wounds are prepared, painting, gluing, hairs inserted, warts. There's no end to what can be done. Ask me what I'll be doing with my family for this Halloween, I guess I would have to say nothing.